We're all so busy living our lives. And then suddenly something cuts through that, something often very unexpected.
Paediatric trauma call, 15 minutes.
A 71-year-old female with 2 stab wounds to the back.
He was found to be in traumatic cardiac arrest.
I can't feel any pulses. We're at St George's Hospital in Tooting.
Yeah, 24 hours, 7 days a week. I love that question. What's your opening hours?
St George's, London. One of Britain's busiest A&E departments, under more pressure than ever.
So do you want to watch, darling, or do you want to look away?
This is the worst day ever. You never know what's coming in, and you just have to be ready for anything.
Gas canisters exploded, 15% burns to hands, face.
In a world of uncertainty, we see a life-changing event.
I'm at A&E, I need her to get out of here, please.
When patients come in, something takes over.
I'll be fine. I'm going to be very fine.
A place where life,
Give me an A, give me an E.
love,
Okay, good lad, well done.
and loss unfold every single day.
Did you enjoy the Queen's birthday yesterday?
I watched the football.
All the patients you're about to see were treated in just one 24-hour period.
Don't worry.
We get to see people who love one another in loads of different ways. Yes. And I think you can give someone the best care in the world, but really what they want is to hold the hand of the person that they love and for them to tell them that they're going to be okay.
You're my hero.
Thousands of people are starting the London-to-Brighton bike ride, setting off from Clapham Common this morning. The route is 54 miles long.
Got your phone now? Phone now and tell her. Just text her and say I'm fine, I'll be home in a minute. Now this man here, he's only been married 2 weeks and he's been out and he ain't gone home and his wife's done it. You're not the first, you won't be the last, I'm sure.
This must be the worst Father's Day you've ever had. Right, worse for you.
Auto!
Leading the team in resus today is consultant Paul.
What are you doing out there?
You don't need to shout.
I see the emergency department as a little microcosm of the whole world.
He's had a bad run, so his wife left him with the baby and the cat about 2 months ago.
That's really what I enjoy about it, the variety.
Well, hi Mary, it's Paul, the ED consultant again. I've got another trauma call for you.
Helping all sorts of different people, from little babies to people towards the end of their life, dealing with all sorts of different problems every day, be it something really, really minor or something really major, such as saving a life.
OK, let's do primary and bloods and chest X-ray, please.
Working in the emergency department, it can be physically and emotionally challenging, but then you remember why you're doing it. You can take somebody from the edge of death and keep them alive and give them years of life into the future. What could be better than that?
George's ED. With a what, sorry? Yep. 10 minutes. Thanks, I'll go. I'm trauma call ETA 10 minutes.
The cyclist is being airlifted to hospital after crashing into another rider whilst on a charity bike ride between London and Brighton.
Can I have an adult trauma call to A&E resus and can we activate the helipad for 10 minutes time?
The cyclist was found unconscious and unresponsive by race volunteers.
15
Yeah, ETA?
is probably about 8 now.
Yeah, let's go direct to CT. Yeah.
If you hear that a HEMS call is coming in, you know that this is going to be one of the most sick patients that you're going to see. And you want all the members of your team to be there to help you, to support you in what is going to be a very injured patient.
It's a cyclist, possibly from the race today, with a head injury.
With a cyclist who's come in who's had a collision at high speed, it's likely they're going to have some significant injuries, such as a brain injury, a spinal injury, or a bleed in the brain. So we'd be keen to get the CT scan as quick as possible.
The man's friend was also taking part in the race and was ahead of him when the accident happened.
On a Sunday morning, it was a lovely sunny day. Nicky and I get ourselves ready nice and early, quick cup of coffee for breakfast, head down to Clapham Common, and you just want to get going. You just want to be moving, and that's it.
It's the London-to-Brighton cycle ride, so it normally brings in an additional 10 trauma calls on average.
760, copy up to normal 38.
When I got to one of the stopping points, I was waiting there for him. Now, I heard about the accident. I reckon it was about 20 plus cyclists involved. I was asking about what colour tops were they wearing. Was he wearing a black helmet? Did he have a beard? I was thinking, no, this is going to be one of the worst things that can possibly ever happen. He was unconscious and he'd been airlifted off to hospital. I thought being airlifted, that's the sort of thing where it's very sort of close to the edge.
It's constantly in our minds when we're dealing with somebody with a head injury. We're thinking, how severe is this? Is there any blood around the brain? And you're already starting to plan for their arrival and think about what's going wrong with that patient and how you can intervene.
Okay, everyone ready? On lift, ready, brace, lift. This is Nick, he's 34. About an hour ago, he collided with another cyclist on the London-to-Brighton race. 5 minutes prior to our arrival, he was GCS 3 with an obstructed airway. Injuries top to toe are a closed head injury with a left-sided supraorbital laceration and pain in both elbows. He has significant retrograde amnesia of events.
OK, thanks very much. All right, let's do primary. Let's out for CT. So GCS and pupils.
Reactive and we okay to take.
Do you remember much about what happened? Do you remember anything from today?
Nothing.
OK, let's go for a scan.
If the patient's received a head injury and it's caused them to lose consciousness, and then more concerning than that is if they've lost part of their memory, that suggests that their brain has taken a big impact, and that immediately alerts you that this is a significant injury.
"34-year-old Nicky has been airlifted to A&E after coming off his bike during the London-to-Brighton cycle ride."
What's the crash? Cyclist versus cyclist.
Doctors are concerned that he lost consciousness and stopped breathing as a result of the collision. And due to a significant head injury, fear he may have a bleed on the brain.
The brain is one of the most delicate organs in the body. If there's a bleed in the brain, the pressure from that bleed can pressure on the brain significantly, and if you don't relieve that pressure, ultimately the patient will die.
Nicky's wife Phil is still at their home almost 300 miles away in the northeast of England. Doctors are trying to get in touch to let her know he's been brought to St George's.
Breathe in and hold your breath.
When I met Nicky, I was 23. It was in Leo's nightclub after a night out with friends, and I wasn't ready to go home. It was pretty much the only rock club in Redcar, and everybody went there. I met Nicky at exactly the right time. Nicky was just a presence. As soon as he walked into a room, it was Nicky's here. He's like a big bear. He was just really easy to get along with. We had loads of the same interests. We sat and talked about nerd stuff all night. So we went back to my house and we sat up all night watching Monty Python, and then he fell asleep on the sofa, woke him up with a bacon sandwich, and that was it.
His airways are obstructed on arrival. But he is amnesic for events.
He would never let anything happen to anybody that he cares about. Nicky proposed back at the scene of the crime in Leo's. Everybody knew what was coming. He got down on one knee with all his mates stood round him and asked me to marry him. I wasn't 100% shocked that he'd asked, but I was really happy that he did. My mum died when I was 3. She had a brain hemorrhage, and my dad died the day before I was 7 from pneumonia. So I ended up moving in with my nan. If anything had happened differently, I wouldn't have met Nicky. I wouldn't change anything, because I'd rather have him than what I could have had.
Doctors will need to wait for the CT results to discover the extent of Nicky's injuries.
I hear that you might have a bead in your ear, is that right? How come that happened? Did you put it in there?
I would just pretend it was an earring. It just stood. Yeah.
So it's that one corner that's bleeding.
It's the nail. Is that where his teeth went in?
Must have been.
I think Molly was going to do your fried breakfast for your father's
It's
day.
out the window, isn't it?
Paglietta quisto?
No.
Come here. That's really bruised, Giuseppina.
I know it's
really bad bruised.
And this toe's really swollen. This one.
The thing that annoys me about it is that I only fell down 2 stairs.
2 bloody stairs.
Remember this moment, never drink half a bottle of Prosecco and walk down the stairs in the dark again.
Giuseppina. Here.
21-year-old Giuseppina has come to A&E with her mum after falling downstairs and hurting her foot.
It's very glamorous. So what have you done to your foot?
I slipped down 2 steps.
Is that last
and
night?
No, Friday night.
Friday night, OK. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a personal shopper at House of Fraser.
Oh, lovely.
You're going to touch it, aren't you?
I'm going to have to touch it.
OK.
I'm going to get you just... Actually, can we pop you up on there?
Yeah.
A bit easier. OK, so have a little feel.
That's fake tan, by the way. That's not bruise.
Oh, what,
that's not bruising. Yeah, right. That's a little bit. Okay. That hurts a bit more. That hurts a little bit.
OK, but this is that's all. OK.
Yeah.
You could have broken something quite tender at the head of your metatarsals here, so I think we should do an X-ray just to check that, if that's OK.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just a minute while I order one.
Thank you very much. I don't think you understand how happy I am that my toes are nice and painted when this has happened.
Your chariot, my lady?
My boyfriend's gonna bloody laugh at this.
Oh, St. George's? Okay, go ahead. Severe sepsis. It's not great, is it? Adult priority call, 10 minutes.
A 90-year-old man is being rushed to A&E with severe blood poisoning. He had been undergoing treatment at a local hospital, but his condition deteriorated so much, doctors decided to transfer him to St. George's.
There's a degree of adrenaline when the sickest cases come in with sepsis. It's a really life-threatening disease, particularly in the elderly patients. We need to intervene very, very quickly to try and keep them alive.
His daughter is travelling to St George's to be with him.
He had been at Queen Mary's Hospital. They'd actually said that he had got an infection, but they were treating it. I had a call from a nurse to say that, you know, the infection was taking hold and that they wanted to send him to St George's. So I threw myself out of bed. The adrenaline kicks in. I could see the warning signs, and I had really seen them beforehand.
You're all right. I'm 3. 1, 2, 3. Sign. That's it. There you go.
This is Peter. He's a 90-year-old gentleman. He's been in Queen Mary's for decreased mobility, part severe sepsis has taken effect. So he's tachycardic, blood pressure's up, temp is up. Heart rate was between 145 and 160.
Peter, my name's Saad. I'm one of the doctors. How you doing? Yeah? Do you know where you are? So you're at St George's Hospital. Okay, you're in the A&E department. We're going to take some blood from you, and we're going to give you some treatment, okay?
Don't worry, it's to make you better and make sure they give you the right treatment.
Doctors need to take tests to determine how severe Peter's blood poisoning is.
Peter, do you mind if I look at your arm?
There you go.
The day before, we went to his favourite watering hole in Wimbledon Village, where he had a roast with the family. It'd been a really good, fun day, and he'd said many times how much he'd enjoyed it.
All right, so sharp stretch. Sorry.
And then just such a decline in such a short space of time, you know, just so unexpected.
Peter, I want you to tell me if you have any pain, okay?
Have you got any pain anywhere, Dad?
I had that sense of, when I got that call, well, at least the last day was a good one.
When I was back home, right, I went to my dentist and he was like, oh, you've got to have this done, you've got to have that done, come in, come in, come in. So he made me an appointment. For days, I was bricking it, right? It turns out, the receptionist's like, oh, he's not here. Well, where is he? Oh, he's off water skiing in the bay. I went, what? I'm sat here bricking it for 4 days, waiting for an appointment, and you're telling me he's off having a jolly water skiing? Oh, he'll be back in about half an hour. I went, forget it, and I walked off.
Footprints. I'm standing on the footprints.
Can you straighten this arm as much as you can?
I don't know how long I'll be here.
Doctors are awaiting the results of an emergency scan for 34-year-old Nicky, who was airlifted to St George's an hour ago after being involved in a cycling accident.
Sorry, I'm just straightening this arm. Sorry.
Initial results reveal he has significant fractures to the left side of his face.
Hi, it's Paul, the ED consultant here. I've got a referral for you here, please. It is a trauma patient. So he's a chap who's been on the London-to-Brighton bike ride. He's collided with another bicycle. He's got complex left orbital fractures, which the radiologists are still looking at now, and some quite large lacerations over his left forehead as well. So I'm just liaising with neurosurgeons. Yeah, please. Resus 6. Yeah, thanks. Cheers, bye.
What max fact stuff has he got going on?
Left orbital fractures.
Oh, OK. Poor guy, he's had a hell of a whack.
The concern with a fracture around the eye is, could the bone be pressing on the eye and the blood supply to the eye itself can actually be cut off? It could be a significant thing in their lives that they can't see now from one of their eyes.
Nicky, hi. Can you open that left eye at all? If you close the right one, can you read the top line of that?
Nicky's friend Chris was ahead of him in the race and is on his way to St George's from the finish, almost 50 miles away in Brighton.
I've known Nicky for somewhere in about 20 odd years, I think. For so long now. I come down to Nicky's house and I'm almost one of the family. I've always known him as a big lad. He had the same sort of lifestyle that most people. Fast food, a few beers and that sort of thing. A little bit more sedentary than most. As far as I'm concerned, he was quite happy being what he was. I wasn't actually pointing out to him the fact he's getting a little bit on the heavy side.
Being big was part of Nicky's identity. I think he got up to plus 50 waist and he was 6XL in t-shirts. The only diet Nicky had been on was he gave up drinking fizzy pop for a bit. He'd be really depressed for days about his weight and then cheer himself up by eating cake. I did worry about Nicky's health. We both knew he had to lose weight.
Hello, is that Philippa?
Staff at St George's have finally managed to make contact with Nicky's wife, Phil.
I'm ringing from St George's Hospital. I'm one of the nurses here. So Nicky, he's had a crash with another bicycle, so was brought by helicopter up to us in St George's Hospital. So I think it would be a good idea if someone from the family could come down. You're in Middlesbrough, OK, so you're quite far away.
Nicky really rather quite wanted children. It took pretty much exactly a year when we decided to have James. And when Nicky first held James, his smile was so big and he just sat and grinned.
I'm going to give you a little bit of morphine, OK? So it's quite strong and it'll work straight away.
Nicky changed doctors and they gave us all a checkup and found out that he was diabetic. Type 2 diabetes. I haven't really seen him be that disappointed in himself before. He was adamant that he wasn't going to be on medication for the rest of his life. He wasn't going to possibly live a shorter life when he had James. And he said to the diabetic nurse that he was going to cure himself of diabetes. We'd spend hours in Morrison's looking at the back of packets, even cornflakes, to see which one had the lowest sugar and the lowest salt. He'd weigh everything out to the minutest detail.
With the doctor telling him about diabetes and other life-threatening things, he's realised he's got a son here, he wants to see him grow up.
Doctors must now wait for the formal report of Nicky's scan, which will determine if the injuries he has sustained will be life-changing.
Once me and Mum got our eyebrows and moustaches waxed, we had to sit in the car for an hour before we can go and have lunch because I could not go into the car. We were in Sainsbury's car park in Balham.
You and your infections, eh?
It's been just over 30 minutes since Peter was brought to A&E after being diagnosed with a severe blood infection.
Part of it's getting the antibiotics within an hour. and then making sure that the antibiotics are reviewed within 3 days.
Doctors have taken blood tests and ordered antibiotics in an attempt to treat the infection.
They brought you in an ambulance because you suddenly got very poorly.
My father joined the RAF during the war, and he was stationed in Snowdonia working on radar, spotting enemy aircraft as they were flying over and heading towards the UK. He was a really amazing father.
Yeah, you were walking about yesterday.
I do have this really, really strong memory of my childhood that every evening when my father came home from work, he would put my feet on his shoes and we would do a little dance to celebrate his return. He's a man who enjoys his adventures during the war. My parents' early years together, they used to cycle to Devon over the course of a weekend, so they'd cycle there and back. They would go cycle down to farms, sleep in haystacks, and then cycle back again. And at one point, I think they had a tandem, which sounds like it was hilarious fun.
Hi, Peter. Is there a way? Because I'm going to give him some antibiotics soon.
Yeah.
Does he live with you? Or...
He has his own house.
Okay. So, are there carers that come and help?
No, he's never needed any
Because
carers. He's been completely independent.
Peter's wife Edna is at home and awaiting news.
I met Peter when I was 15 and he was 20. He was in the Air Force and he had beautiful blonde curly hair. I was with my sister in a pub, Two Brewers. He was in there with his two brothers. They were in the Air Force and they kept looking over and eventually they came over. We got talking and John took my sister home and Peter took me home.
Would you like me to put something cold on your forehead? You just want to be left alone, I don't blame you.
Was it love at first sight?
Not for me, but it was for him. He kept on and on. He was so determined to go out with me.
Okay, you're going to get some medicine that's going to make you start feeling a lot better. Okay?
He'd say, I'll meet you for the pictures at the high street. And I'd turn up with my friend and he'd be standing there and we'd say, just got to go to the toilets. And we'd run round the other way and go in the pictures and leave him outside. Wicked. Then I gradually grew to like him.
Are you in pain, Peter? Are you in pain?
Dad? Dad? Do you feel uncomfortable, in pain? Would you like something for pain? Yes.
He was always so polite, always walked on the side of the road, always helped you across. And I just fell for him.
How long did it take to win your heart?
I'd say 3 weeks.
What did it mean to be married to Peter?
Everything. Well, I think he made me.
Anyway, you can have a bit of a sleep and a rest, so you don't have to worry, and I'm sitting right next to you, all right?
There's a special bond between a parent and their children, and that's a really, really strong bond. Or even people with smaller, maybe not quite such dramatic injuries, but it brings their family in and you see them together and you really see the love between those family members and you really see that those moments are really important and recognise that with your own family, it's important to to say I love you all the time, because you never know what's going to happen next.
Specialist doctors have arrived to examine Peter as he's experiencing abdominal pain.
Is there any pain in your tummy?
A little bit sore. You say when the doctor pushes with it, it's in the place where it feels sore. Is that where it's sore?
Lower down?
Yes.
They are concerned that the infection may have caused damage to Peter's internal organs and are conducting an emergency X-ray.
I'm going to take a deep breath and hold it, OK?
Wait, I know my boyfriend wants to see this. Let's see.
21-year-old Giuseppina is in A&E with a bruised foot after falling down some stairs.
It happened Friday. I didn't think it was anything, but today... Prosecco. Yeah. You weren't far at all.
Nurse practitioner Becky now has the results of her X-ray.
Oh, fab, 3, please. Hi. Have you ever broken your foot before?
No.
Feel one more thing.
What have I done?
There's a little kind of step which looks like it could be a broken bone, but...
OK.
I just need to have a little feel, because I wouldn't... That's the one.
Yeah. Did I break it? Wait, I don't need a cast, right? Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in cast. It should be immobilised, really.
I'm going
somewhere, aren't you?
Yeah.
I know. Where are you going?
It's somewhere in Oxford. There's like a jacuzzi and I can't... No. Can I wait? Can I leave it broken for a week? If I'm really careful with it?
You can still go away with it, but you...
The jacuzzi was the exciting part about it.
Not really. So I think we'll probably have to put you into a gown. Have you got the car with you? Have you got Porter's car? Oh, how are you getting home?
Okay, I called my son.
I think I might have to put you into some pyjama bottoms to go home in.
I still need to call Nandino. I don't care, he's coming to... I'll call him myself. He's coming to pick us up.
He has to come and pick you up.
I'm not going down to in High Street in pyjama bottoms.
I'm not a personal shopper, but I'll try and pick you the nicest ones possible.
Thank you.
"34-year-old Nicky arrived in A&E earlier this afternoon, having crashed during the London-to-Brighton bike ride. Maxillofacial specialists have arrived to assess the deep laceration and fractures around Nicky's eye.
Hello, you're right. Listen, you know the CT scan you've had? The results for that should be back in about 20 minutes, half an hour. You might have done something to your spine and your neck. So the idea is that we keep your head nice and still until we've got that confirmed. All right? The Max Fax doctors have just come to have a look at that eye that's...
Do you mind if I just examine your face? Do you remember it happening?
No.
Just going to take that oxygen mask off for a second.
Sometimes I'd worry about Nicky's health when he was bigger. Being told that he had diabetes, I think that scared him. It was the motivation that he needed.
Just going to have a look at this wound now. Yeah, it looks like it.
It took Nicky 10 years to put the weight on and 1 year to take it off. And he went from 26 stone to 13 stone. Over a stone a month. I knew that if Nicky decided he was going to do something, he was going to do it.
What you've done is you've snapped your cheekbone there. One just around there, in front of your ear. The second one is here, just under your eye socket there, and that's dished in a bit. Okay. I'll let my colleagues who are looking after your brain just come and check and see what the call is on the, if there's any bleeding around the brain or anything like that, okay? I'll see you later, Nicky.
Did you see?
Doctors have received the full results from Nicky's scan.
Orbital fractures. Loads of blood and fractures here, yeah. So, Nicky, the scan shows bruising on your brain and bleeding. Okay? But it does mean that we're going to need to keep you in hospital. All right?
Nicky will now be admitted to a ward for round-the-clock monitoring to see if the bleed on his brain has caused severe long-term damage.
My line is, no news so bad as abroad as this at home, the king is sickly.
Good.
I added a huzzah at the end. Huzzah.
Why huzzah? What does that mean?
No, it just sounded right.
You have to come pick me up. So I don't even know what underwear I'm wearing. So you're gonna come? You're coming to pick us up, yeah? No, you're not gonna think about it. You're coming to pick us up. Can you bring me my denim shorts?
Nurse practitioner Becky needs to put Giuseppina's foot in a plaster cast after X-rays revealed a broken bone.
He's laughing.
It's not going to win any style awards, but blue and white gown.
That's definitely not my colour.
So what I'll get you to do...
Oh, is it just one of those ones where you're naked underneath and your bum's out? Is it one of those
Well, no, we'll
ones?
do you up so you won't...
OK.
We're in A&E in the resus bit. He's on the intravenous antibiotics.
Doctors are awaiting the results of Peter's X-ray to see if his blood infection has affected his internal organs.
But we'll see what the doctors here say.
His wife Edna has been informed of his condition.
OK then. All right. Bye. Bye.
When we got married, we got a flat. Well, it was 2 rooms, your own street door, and you had to share the sink and the toilet with next door. And we stayed there until I was having my first son. We wanted 4. In those days, they didn't take pictures like they do now, or things like that. But my second daughter was stillborn, and was just taken away. Don't know where she's buried even. The times have changed now, haven't they? Peter was so kind, he went to all the shops and said what had happened. You know, don't ask. He helped me a lot, a great deal. We got over it, and with a blessing we had Vivian next. Peter was over the moon. She's the apple of his eye, I think.
So you're at St George's now? Do you remember that? Probably not. Yeah.
He's just always been there for me and really encouraged me in everything I've wanted to do. I think he retired at 80. He always had this mantra, which is use it or lose it.
So how do you feel? Have you got any aches and pains anywhere?
And And Dad was a great skater, so if the lakes froze over on Wimbledon Common, he would go up and skate on them. I was never able to, or allowed to, because of the danger, but he doesn't really allow things like that to faze him.
We're going to the ward.
Okay, which one?
Going forward.
Which ward is he going to?
Richmond ward.
Okay.
Yeah.
The final results of Peter's blood test and x-rays have revealed no further damage to his internal organs.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
All right, you're okay. Don't worry, I'm here right next to you.
He'll be taken to a ward to be closely monitored.
Some patients really have a fighting instinct to survive, no matter what has happened to them, their injuries or their illness. And they really seem to be able to cling on to life, maybe more than some other people can. So there does seem to be some ability to survive or decide that maybe it's your time to go.
Crutches, slightly wider than shoulder width. Yep. Hop in line with the crutches, okay? Don't swing through. It's fine. That's okay. Thanks, Mum.
What's the next appointment?
Yeah, we're going to make you an appointment now.
And how has this year been for you? Oh yes, carpe diem. Seize the moment, live every day and enjoy it. Sometimes people do get terribly ill and you have to make judgments about quality of life. He wasn't an average 90-year-old. I always thought, if someone will come through it, he will. But for him, life is quality, and he will make quality from his life. And so it's just allowing him to live his life. What's quite clear is he's certainly not finished yet. He's got more he wants to do, and I think that's what keeps him going. It's just not the time now. What do you want to do?
Oh, just enjoy your active life. Do a bit of fishing or whatever you fancy doing.
And how much does Edna mean to you?
Oh, God, miss her. It's a dream. She was up in the hospital looking after me.
What do you think the secrets are to 65 years of marriage?
Always let them think they're right.
It was strange that Nicky was so far away in hospital and that I couldn't talk to a nurse or doctor face to face. I was really happy when he said he was coming back, because as soon as he was at home, it didn't matter if he was still covered in scrapes and cuts and bruises and he was still in pain. As long as I could see him, he was all right.
I still don't remember the accident. I couldn't set down a solid memory about anything. I had to reevaluate absolutely everything in my life. You could call it soul searching. It just reaffirmed how much I love Philip and my wife, and knowing how much she loves me and how much we mean to each other. Being a dad is my world. My son James makes me a better person. and it has done from the moment I held him for the first time. It was just amazing. When I was diagnosed diabetic, I could have just rolled over, but I had to fight for James's sake. When bad things happen, you have to turn around and let them make you stronger. Make them make you stronger. Because otherwise you just get crushed. I had to have that kick in the ass. I don't think I'd be here now if I hadn't.
George's. So head injury.
If somebody's fallen directly onto their head, there are a few things he'd be quite worried about.
Seeing your mum there on the floor, you can't comprehend it. And I was just thinking, God, I'm going to lose her.
She was lying in the kitchen, unable to move. Very quickly, it was obvious that there was something serious.
Lisa?